welcome back to my channel. So today you're wondering why I'm all dressed up and everything. I'm actually going to a Somali event tonight, and as I was putting makeup, I'm like, why not filming a makeup tutorial? So for those of you guys who are new to my channel is all about simple living and also natural alternative for health, beauty, and mindset. So today's video is in the beauty aspect of my channel. I usually do skincare videos, but today I'm going to share with you guys my non-toxic makeup tutorial. So if you're an amateur and you want to learn about makeup, then this video is for you. So before we continue, make sure you subscribe and join the family. We just hit 2,000 subscribers. I'm so excited about that, and hopefully we will just grow from here. So let's get into the video now. So the first step before applying any makeup is a good skincare. So I do have a skincare video. I will put it in a card. You can check it out. But basically what I do is I cleanse my skin, obviously, and then I tone my skin, basically. And that's it. I don't put any moisturizer, and it's really important that you don't put any moisturizer. And if you're putting any moisturizer, make sure that it's light, because I usually put pretty dense moisturizers, but when I'm applying makeup, I usually stay away from moisturizer because my primer is also a moisturizer. So that's the only exception. Right now my skin is cleansed and tone. So the first thing you guys need to do is obviously prime. So we're gonna prime our skin. The one that I use is the one from The Ordinary, and it's the Hydrator silicone primer. This one also has moisturizer, so it's not gonna dry my skin, but it's gonna give me it's gonna close all of my pores and make sure that no makeup enter my pores, basically, and that's what we're looking for. So this part is really important. You really need to prime your skin before applying any makeup for two reasons. First of all is to close your pores and make sure that no makeup enters your pores, and also to have a sleek and matte finish makeup. Also make sure that the primer you're using is good quality, because that's really what's entering your skin. So for the second step, what I like to do, I used to put the foundation, but now I started making my eyebrows first, just because I feel like if I make sure to take my good time to make my eyebrows, then the rest of the makeup will be on fleek. So I always make sure to start with the eyebrows, and as you can see, my eyebrows are pretty thick already. I don't really do my eyebrows, so I just brush a little bit. The pen that I'm using is NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and this one is Espresso. So for the eyebrows, you just stay true to the actual shape of your eyebrows. That's really how I like to do. Of course, if you don't have thick eyebrows, you need to add more volume, but for me, I really just go and draw a line here. That's pretty much it, and then I go back with the brush and then I brush away. That's pretty much it. And then I do the same thing with the second eyebrow. And that's pretty much it. And then now if I wanna have really defined eyebrows, I go back with a concealer. So the concealer that I'm using is LA Girl Pro Conceal. I feel like everybody uses this one. It's pretty cheap and affordable. So I always put it on my hand. I don't like to go straight with it. And then I just conceal my eyebrows. and this is more defined. And go back, take a little bit, and do the same thing with the second eyebrow. This is pretty much it. This is how I do my eyebrows, and then I'm just gonna go and blend. And that's it. So my eyebrows are pretty much done. Now I'm gonna use a beauty blender. So this one has this shape. I use this usually around my eyes and to conceal under my eyes. So I'm just gonna go back and blend it a little bit, even though I'm gonna apply some foundation. So now that my eyebrows are done, so now I'm gonna go with my foundation. So the foundation that I'm using is also from The Ordinary. Pretty much everything I have is from The Ordinary, and this one is pretty cheap. It's like $9 Canadian. So because of summer, I tend to tan a little bit, so I get a little bit darker, and during the winter I get a little bit lighter. I like to mix two different colors. So depending on the season, usually I go for the darker color during the summer and the lighter color during the winter. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my hand. The reason why I like this foundation is it is clean. So The Ordinary line, if you don't know about that brand, you should check my other videos. Pretty much everything I use is from The Ordinary, and what they promote is simple, clean skincare product and also makeup. This foundation is also full coverage, so a little goes a long way. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. So I'm just gonna put like a little bit. As I said, a little bit goes a long way. Now there's a big debate in the beauty community where people say, should I use a beauty blender or should I use a brush? I basically use both because I don't believe that they do the same thing. So a brush usually is useful to spread the foundation around your face, and the blender is there to blend, right? So I use both. So I'm gonna go with this one. This one is from MAC. This brush is from MAC, and it's really good to apply foundation. I'm just gonna put it everywhere. Don't forget your neck. You don't want to look like you're wearing a mask. You see that I have my foundation everywhere, but it's not well blended. So that's when the beauty blender comes in play, and then I just go back with this. You really need to take your time for this, because you really want to have a nice finish foundation. So now the next step is basically to conceal. So you still have some concealer here. I'm gonna put some concealer under my eyes. To be honest, I don't really like LA Girl as a concealer. I don't feel like it's thick enough for my eyes. My favorite one is from MAC. They have a really creamy and thick concealer. Last time I bought it, I don't know, I don't put makeup. It really just spoiled without me using it. So that's why I'm like, just stick with this. If you guys know better brands for like concealers, let me know. So this step, I usually call it the raccoon step, because you legit end up looking like a raccoon. So you highlight basically also at the same time. I like to do both at the same time, just to get over with the makeup. I legit look like a raccoon, guys. And then I also like to contour at the same time. So I like to put it here and here. basically where I'm putting the highlighter, the end. And I like to just go back here. And now I'm gonna go with the Beauty Blender and blend basically the contouring this area. I'm still gonna let it sit around my eyes because I really want to get thicker. And now for the concealer part around my eyes, I'm gonna use this before blending, just to make sure I spread it well. So this is basically how I conceal, I highlight, and I contour. So now I'm gonna define my contouring. I'm gonna use a darker shade of the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Always put on your hand first. So when you're contouring, make sure to follow your natural. So I like to follow the bone that I have here and where my hair basically finish. So I like to just go here and really make sure to apply it lightly, because if it's too dark, then you're gonna have problems removing. So you see how I'm staying under the white, the white line that I created earlier, and that's pretty much it. I just stay there. I don't want my jaw to come all the way here, and you see how like naturally that's where my line starts. Now I'm gonna contour my nose, so just here really lightly, and then I like my line to be up all the way there. And then the rest basically is just around my hairline. Again, make sure it's really light. And now we're just gonna blend. So I have a darker shade blender for the darker contouring. And when I'm blending, I make sure to go lower. And don't come all the way here. I used to make that mistake and it would look like a crazy person. Then I do the other side. So when I'm blending, I just make sure to go lower. Really respecting this line. The tricky part is really the nose. I really need to get myself like a small little blender. So now basically this is contouring. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to blend everything, because I feel like right now everything is too defined. I'm gonna go with my Studio Fix powder foundation. This one is shade NC44.5. Go with a wide brush. Never miss this part, because I feel like if you don't do this, then your lines will be too defined. So a palette that I'm going to use today is from Morphe, I'm not sure. I really like the spectrum of colors we have here. So this section, I'm not really gonna spend a lot of times, but the idea is really just to start with lighter color and go deeper. So I really want to go with gold to orange colors. You never go wrong with gold, seriously. Then I'm gonna change my blender to do like my smoky eye. When you're holding your brush, just try to hold it from far, because otherwise it's gonna be too defined. I really like the pigmentation of this. So this is kind of like my transition color. Really not sure what I'm doing, guys, but usually I don't really spend too much time with eyeshadow. And then I'm just gonna use a really pigmented color for the middle, and I'm gonna use my hand for this. I'm not sure about this color, but it's all good. I really like the pigmentation of this palette. And then I'm gonna go back with the first color I used, the gold color, just to bring back a little bit of gold. And then I'm gonna try to blend everything. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna correct a little bit, because I feel like kind of ruined my makeup. So I go with baking powder. So this is from Stellar, and I just put it here just to remove, just to have my line straight. At the same time, we're basically baking my face. It's funny. Then I'm not gonna bake too long because we're really going for a light makeup. That's it so far. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to bring the color here under my eyes. Now to brighten my eyes, I like to take a really small brush, put it between my eyes here. I'm gonna put an eyeliner. I'm just gonna go with like this is Long Lasting Essence eyeliner. So I'm just gonna go and basically just straighten my eyes. I usually do this in front of the mirror, but hopefully I don't screw this. I'm not gonna use this to like do my wing because I don't like the way it does it. Now I'm gonna go with this one. This one is a gift, so I'm not sure what it is, what's the name, but it has like 2 heads. I'm gonna use this to do my wing. Hopefully I don't screw it up, but let me zoom really closely because I'm legit using the camera as a mirror. That's it. Almost done. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes. Gonna put some extensions, but then I'm gonna use this mascara. I'm not really a fan of this mascara but I like it because it's good for everyday usage. You don't really need to work hard on it because I'm legit going to put lashes, but you still want to have like, you still want your lashes to blend well with the other lashes. That's enough. Now what I'm gonna do is gonna go back and correct whatever happened to my face. It's perfect. Now the only thing missing is really, let me zoom back. The only thing missing is really highlighter. I'm just gonna go back and blend everything. But if you want your contouring to be really defined, I like to go back with bronzer. And this is the shape of the brush that I'm using. And then I just apply, just to bring it back a little bit. That's it. Now I'm gonna put some highlighter. The one that I'm using is from MAC. And this one is Whisper of Guilt. I'm gonna use this brush to highlight. Just let just on top of the black concealer. Basically everywhere the camera might touch or the light. Chin. And for the nose, I like to go extra and just take it with my hand and apply like so. Then I can go back and blend everything. So now pretty much the only thing left is the lashes and the lipstick. I'm gonna apply the lipstick here, and the lashes I'll have to definitely use the bathroom. I'm not a pro yet. So for the lipstick, I'm going to use Beauty by Fams. So this is a new line. I like them because everything they use is free of chemicals. They don't do animal testing. It's paraben free, and it has vitamin E. So your lips also get some treatments while they're also looking good, so that's really good. So I'm just gonna apply it lightly. Damn, my lips are not hydrated at all. And it goes on really easy, that's why I love it. I'm gonna go back. And because I feel like this is too pink, I'm gonna mix it with a lighter color, another color. This one is Posh from also Beauty by Fams. I'm just gonna apply in the middle. I have like two colors going on. That's perfect. I'm gonna go put my lashes, and that's pretty much it for this look. So this is the final look, guys. So in case you don't know what I'm wearing, this is Somali Djibouti traditional clothes. I'll try to show you my whole outfit. So this is the final look, guys. So this is the end of this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please join the family and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you make sure you share also my videos and support. If this type of video is something you like, make sure to leave me a comment so that I know that it's something I should film more often. So we will see each other next week, guys. Bye!